get the better of me. You trust me. Everything you've been praying for. Listen, everything that we've wanted, everything we've ever wanted in life, we have it right now, and we're going to have it. There's nothing in that, guys. When you actually deep it, and you go to the Bugatti showroom, you go to the Rolex dealership, you go to the Cartier dealership, you go to these nice upscale places, and if you think for a minute you can't have it, that is the biggest mistake you can make. If you believe, I got some stories. I'm telling you right now, this week has been crazy. The things that's been happening. God has been blessing me with this phone call, this opportunity, this person, this leader wants to join the business, wants to put 1,000 people in the company, right? In our organization. This other leader wants to put 300 people in the company in 30 days. We're having phone calls from people saying, hey, Derek, listen, I've seen what you guys have been doing. I want to launch with you. You know, I'm in Dubai right now. When I get back, people are fired up. You know why? Because our vibration is super high. Okay? And I'm going to tell you guys something before I go any further, right? What I'm going to tell you right now, this special call happening, there's a special call happening at 5 a.m., okay? Let's say tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., right? And all that I've said, all that I've spoken about so far, okay? You gotta get comfortable because this call might be over an hour. I'm going to pre-warn you right now. If you're not ready for an hour plus call, then you don't have to be on the call, right? Because you need to be on here to get the information, okay? Just get comfortable. Okay? So it's going to be a little motivational. You can do it. You can do it. No, this call is going to be how you can actually get rich. Okay? And get the lifestyle you want. And start hanging with millionaires. And start, sitting in the cigar lounge with billionaires. That's what I do. So I'm telling you right now, me and Kat don't say things that we don't talk about things that we haven't done. That's the biggest, let's say the biggest downfall of leadership is that a lot of leaders, they talk about things they're not doing or they haven't done. Everything that I'm talking about, we've documentedly done it, okay? So I'm telling you right now, this call is gonna change your life on a big, big way. I don't normally say that on every call. Every call is important, but this one right here, for those that are missing this call, I pray for them right now. If there's anyone that you know that should be on this call, you better call them right now and say, listen, Derek's about to start preaching, so you better get on this call. And for those that are not on this call, they ain't serious about success. Period. End of story. If you're serious about success, you're going to be on these calls. I've never, ever, ever missed a mentorship call on a Sunday or any other day for that matter, right? It doesn't matter what time it is, right? So listen, there's a call today at 5 a.m. A very, very important call that you don't want to miss. It's a big announcement. I was on the phone with Mr. Dr. Supernatural Sir David Emanite last night, right? I gave him a phone call because he was in the airport from Chile going back to Houston, and I gave him a call. I said, hey bro, and I'm excited about tomorrow. And he told me some things that's going to be taking place on this call. Now I can't say what it is, right? But I'm telling you right now, it's going to be amazing. The December 10K project, the big reveal call. David Emanite, Ivan Tapia, Bryce Thompson, Robert Merovich, and Gary McSween. Are you kidding me? Oh, baby, listen, you better be on this call. You better be on this call at 5 a.m. Right? I don't want to hear about, I'm going to be sleeping. Listen, how many of us have been to a party or we've been to an event and we're up all night? There's nothing wrong with being up all night. When it comes to making money and becoming a success, there's some sort of pushback. So I want you guys to please clear your schedule. I'm just telling you right now, this call is going to be monumental. You do not want to miss this call. Okay? That's time. See, Nikki understands. Right? See? That's a winner right there. That's the time I get up. Absolutely. It's completely done. So guys, 5 a.m. This call, listen, you guys know where we are the edification gurus. Listen, this call is not just a call that you got to be on and take notes. You got to understand there's certain calls that we were on over the years that shifted our mentality, that shifted our way of thinking. Okay? Guys, I'm really passionate about what I'm saying right now. Okay? This call, I'm already on the call right now. Like I told David, I'm going to be on the call all day. I'm going to be on that line. I'm going to have my other phone plugged into that line. Like I'm going to click the link like after this call's done, and I'm going to be on waiting until 5 a.m. That's how fired up I am about this call. Right? Guys, you got to understand, a lot of people, they ask me that, oh, Derek, what's the secret? Oh, Katrina, what's the secret? Oh, oh, Sylvia, what's the secret? Oh, Bianca, what's the secret? Oh, Steph, what's the secret? Oh, David, Gary, tell me, no, there's no secret. It's being on the calls that you have to be on. If you're not on the calls, then don't complain when you're not making no money. Don't complain when your trading account's not good, because you think, because it's network marketing call. So no. You've missed the whole point, buddy. The whole idea is these calls, whether you want to be just a customer or build the business, it's important that you're on the call. Why? Because the culture of the company is what's created on these calls. You can't be in NVU. NVU has to be in you. That's the difference between winners and people that don't win. Okay? So guys, please make sure I'm so passionate. I'm not shouting at you. I'm just passionate. Please be on the call 5 a.m. Put 5 a.m. in the okay. Well, it's different time zones, but put I will be on the call in the chat if you're going to be on the call. Just put I will be on the call. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's get into the training. Today we're going to talk about something that I really am passionate about. As I told you guys, me and my wife have had some incredible breakthroughs this week. I mean, listen, day after day. And because when the blessings come, we don't question it. We don't say, oh, wow. We're not surprised. And the thing I'm going to talk about right now, guys, listen carefully. If you're on this call, you're not paying attention, leave what you're doing right now. Unless it's like with your kids or something, you might have to hold your baby with you, right? But listen to me. This call is going to change your life. I can guarantee you right now, okay? This is literally from the Holy Spirit. I didn't even decide. I picked this training topic like a couple days ago, but then it's like it wasn't something that I thought, let me think about what to talk about. Because these calls I take very seriously. It's an absolute honor to be helping, coaching, and supporting you guys, right? And it's an honor. I don't just wake up in the morning and roll out of bed and start the morning motivation. I pray about it. I was listening to the whole Gospel of Mark today. I would recommend you guys right now, as a matter of fact, before I start, if you don't read, like, whatever spiritual book you read, obviously I read the Bible, right, which is my favorite book, and if you may not want to read, right, like, let's say it could be the Bible or another book, listen to the audio version. Now, there's a app called YouVersion, the Bible app, right, and you should go click on it, click a chapter you want to read, and just let the guy read it for you, and the audio plays it. And last night I put it on when I was sleeping. Kat was like, who's that man? I said, this is the book of Matthew. We went through the book of Matthew, we went through the book of John, and then then we went through the book of Mark. I'm going to finish the book of Luke today, right? But you listen to it, okay? So faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word. Anyway, that's a whole nother. But I'm fired up after hearing the book of Mark and what Christ went through for us. I had to listen to it again. The guy's walking through, Judas betrayed him, and then he went to the group of people, and then the Pilate was there, and Pilate was saying, why should we crucify this man? And then everyone was like, crucify him. They didn't even have a reason, right? It's just incredible, like, it's amazing. Anyway, that's a whole nother sermon. I could talk about the book of Mark another day. But let's talk about the vacuum law of prosperity. Okay, I want you guys to take notes. Okay, please take notes. Okay. Now this topic is something that I'm very passionate about. Me and my wife have had the chance to learn from some of the greatest speakers in the world. We've had the chance to learn directly from, obviously, David Ebenite, who's the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And Ivan Tapia. We've had the chance to sit down and meet Grant Cardone. We've met Tai Lopez. We've met who else is there? Tai Lopez. We met Gary V in Birmingham. We met Gary V in Birmingham. We met Grant Cardone in London. Ivan Tapia actually brought him for an event, and he actually spoke. I actually came on the stage right. So imagine Grant Cardone is coming off the stage in 2019, and I'm coming up right after him. I got a chance to hey, thank God. Give a round of applause for Grant Cardone. That was a crazy moment. That's a whole nother story. Anyway. Tai Lopez, we met him in Birmingham as well. Tony Robbins, we met him in London. Eric Worre, met him in Vegas and in London. So me and Kat have met a lot of these people over the years. But one person that I really believe has had a massive impact on us. He's now gone away to be with the Lord, but his name is Bob Proctor. And if you don't know Bob Proctor, you have been living under a very big rock, okay? He is one of the biggest, if not the biggest coach that spoke about the mind. He spoke about the subconscious mind in such a way that no one has ever broke it down before. He took Think and Grow Rich, and he took the part of faith and law of attraction, and he actually created a whole training system around the subconscious mind, okay? About the power of the subconscious mind. We had the chance to see Bob Proctor live twice. We saw him once in Dallas, and we saw him another time in London, okay? And Bob Proctor really, really shifted my mindset. And back in 2020, we had a convention in our previous company, and at that particular time, I was just trying, making it happen. I was really just hungry to make it happen, okay? And I remember I was like a sapphire, the equivalent of a sapphire, like ruby sapphire in that company. And I was going for emerald at the time. And I remember Bob said something, and he said, you need to make room for the good that you desire, okay? Now, the Bible talks a lot about making room. The Bible talks a lot about creating what you want and having a plan, writing the vision, making it plain. Habakkuk 2 verse 2. So those who see it may run, okay? And when you write the vision, you are literally making a decision to really have the vibration of positivity, okay? Now this law, there's many laws that we hear about. The law of gravity, right? The law of cause and effect, the law of attraction. But what people don't actually understand, the law of attraction isn't the primary law. The primary law, right, that's behind the law of attraction is actually the law of vibration. The law of vibration is the primary law that then creates law of attraction. Because if you're vibrating on a certain frequency, you're going to attract what you want based upon that frequency. Okay? You have to be in harmony with what you attract. The reason why, right, for us going Diamond Elite, it wasn't even a challenge. I'm going to be totally honest. We didn't see it like a hard graft. You know why? Because all of you incredible people in this call, all of us worked together for this goal. It wasn't so much. It's a team goal, right? So we done it, and we didn't feel any. We weren't stressed. We didn't have black bags under our eyes. You know the reason why? Because we was in harmony with it, and now we're in harmony with Global Diamond. It's completely done. We're not thinking about how we're gonna do it. We know how we're gonna do it. 10 diamonds, right? It's completely done. How is the Bugatti gonna come, right? How is the Tesla Cybertruck going to come into my driveway? It's already done. God's already made these items for us to have. The Rolls Royce is mine, right? Right? The Rolex is all the Richard Milles are mine. It's already done. I don't question, is it going to happen? I'm always in Mayfair anyway. I'm hanging with millionaires every day, right? I understand what it takes to win. So the vacuum law of prosperity is something that is needed for us to actually get to the next level, okay? You have to be completely we call it in the UK, we call it tapped. You have to be completely tapped to what you want, right? You have to be completely brainwashed to the idea of success. You cannot allow anybody or anything to get in your way of success. You cannot allow a broke person's opinion to get in the way of a rich goal that you have in your life, okay? It's a very, very simple thing, okay? It's a very, very simple thing. You have to understand the power of this law. Now, let's break down, okay? I got some little notes for you guys. I actually wrote a whole training for this call, okay? There's 3 steps to implementing the vacuum law of prosperity, okay? Now, I'm gonna show you guys what it means. Like the vacuum law of prosperity states that you must first create space. I'll write this down. You must first create space for new blessings. Start by evaluating your physical, emotional, and mental clutter. Now, a lot of people in life, they don't break through. We don't break through in our life because we're not making room for the good that we desire, okay? We've all heard about people that are hoarders. How many of you are hoarders? Like, listen, guys, don't worry. I'm not going to judge you, right? Because I hoard sometimes too, right? You go into your closet, you go into your room, or you're in your garage or whatever. How many of you have held on to items that you don't need, but you hold on to it? Put a 1 in the chat. Where's my people, guys? Guys, come on. Where are you? Everyone should put a 1. Okay? Anybody? I'll put a 1. Should I put 1 in the chat? I'm gonna do it myself. Look, I put one in the chat myself, me, because we do that all the time. You go into your closet. I had so many shoes like a few months ago. I said to Kat, listen, we need to get rid of the shoes. I had about 7 pairs of red bottoms. I haven't worn them in like a year, 2 years. Gave some away to my cousins. You know, I didn't even sell it. I just gave it away. You know why? The vacuum law of prosperity says if you want more, you have to make room for the good that you desire. The first way to clear the old is physical declutter. Before the end of the year, I want you guys to set a target to clean your house. Not just clean the surface of your house. Go into your home and go into like, when I say hoover, like move the bed, hoover under the bed, move all the cupboards, hoover under the cupboards, clean everything, and you're gonna find all these different, like, you know, look, I found my Parker pen today, right? I paid £40 for this pen. I found it in one of my in my other office. I found like a bag and it was in there. This Parker pen, £40, right? Only used it once. I would have went and bought another £40 pen just because I lost it. I didn't lose it. It was just in the clutter. Okay? I want to make you guys understand this is a very important thing. To start your 2025 the right way, and as a matter of fact, 2025 has already begun. Right? Put in the chat box, 2025 has begun. Let me know in the chat. You have to understand this. Okay? Physical declutter is the first step. You've got far too many clothes you don't need. Listen guys, I got a whole bag that I'm going to give to the charity shop today. So many clothes that I don't use. I don't wear them. Why am I keeping them? Why are you holding on to things you don't need? It's a fear. You know why? Oh, I'm not sure if I can get any more. Let me hold on. No, but you don't wear it, little Johnny. Oh, but you know, just in case, you know. How many of you have, like, even my son's the same, right? My son, right? You know, I see him at nursery, right? When I go pick him up, and he's playing with a certain toy, and then some other kid takes a toy that's next to him, and he wants that one as well. I want that one too. I want it all. I can play with all of them at the same time. That's what we think. You don't need all these clothes that you think you have. You don't need, or that you think you need. You don't need even gadgets. Give them away. I'm not saying just like, and if you're wearing it every day, like if you've got things that you obviously use, not that. I'm talking about things that you don't need, that's in your, taking up space. Get rid of it. Go into you see old papers, like, unless it's stuff that I really need, I look at the notes, okay, I wrote that years ago, that was like a to-do list, I don't need that. I threw it, like, get rid of things that you don't need to make room for new things. Does that make sense? So physical declutter, go through your living and working spaces, donate or discard items that no longer serve you. Ask yourself, does this align with the life I want to create? And there's certain clothes, like years ago that I used to wear, that I don't wear today. There's certain brands I cannot wear because it doesn't align with where I am right now. Okay? I just don't wear certain like from certain shops. I just can't wear the clothes. I don't feel comfortable. Same with that, I can't go to certain restaurants and eat there and sit down. I'm not acting brand new or acting bougie, as they say. I'm in harmony with where I am. My harmony, my thermostat, guys. Are you a thermostat or are you a thermometer? A thermostat sets the temperature. Okay? A thermostat sets temperature. A thermometer, right? You put it in your mouth and it tells you what the temperature is. You have to be a thermostat. Don't allow the environment to change your temperature. You be the thermostat. You change your life. Listen, I don't care what anyone, oh, yo, Derek, oh, you know, oh, yeah. Because I had someone, you know, one of my old friends called me the other day. Oh, what, yo, so what, you can't chat to us no more. I said, bro, I'm in a different life. I don't apologize for being different. Like, I don't apologize for being the person I am, for shopping at Harrods every week. I don't apologize for going to 5-star restaurants with my wife and my son and eating nice food. I don't apologize for that because I worked hard for it. Everything that I have, I deserve it. And you've got to have that mentality too. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, or like, a lot of people, they have what they call survivor's guilt. Survivor's guilt is we're all like, all you and your friends at the very beginning of your life, you were all broke together, right? You were all broke, busted, disgusted, couldn't be trusted. And then now one of you elevates, but oh, my friend. Listen, when I was coming up in the game, I didn't care about pally kumbaya behavior. I got to the bag. After you get to the bag, you can be pally with everybody and have, dinner parties, every single Saturday if you want. But I was willing to let go of people that weren't going to help me grow. And you've got to do the same thing. You've got to make a decision. I'm going to let go of what doesn't serve me. Otherwise, you're going to... Listen, people pleasers don't win. If you're a yes man and you're saying yes to everybody, you're going to stay broke. I'm sorry. Listen, guys, I'm on fire, right? Guys, listen. The Gospel of Mark fired me up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fired up. I'm excited, right? I'm not trying to get at you today, but I'm trying to get at you, right? In a nice way, right? I don't like to motivate with negative messages. I'm not trying to say, oh, anyone's broke. I'm not saying you're broke. I'm just saying people that are not where they want to be, you're holding on to the wrong friendships, people that are not serving you, people that are using you, get rid of, no, I'm not saying get rid of the people. I'm saying have a season of separation where you say, listen, this relationship is not serving me right now. Respectfully, right? And I want to elevate. I had to make some very tough decisions to sacrifice a lot of people that I love and that love me. But I had to, okay? Because if you don't, and you want to be, listen, if you're friends with everybody, that's the most dangerous situation to be in. You have to draw the line. Is this person serving me where I am right now? I'm the kind of person where, like, I pick my associates and my friends wisely. You see, I'm not sure if you guys know about, I love movies, right? There's a movie called Goodfellas. You might have heard about it, right? My favorite film is Scarface, but there's a few other films that I like. In the Goodfellas film, or even in The Godfather, guys, I watch these films I get lessons from the films. Don't just think I'm watching it. No, Godfather, the main guy in Godfather, he picks his friends wisely. He picks who he's gonna do business with and who he doesn't do business with. He doesn't just do it with everybody. He had to let go of certain people because as you're growing up in the game and you get wealthier, you have to let go of individuals. It is what it is. And you have to be ruthless. Success is not a kumbaya, let's go to the roller coaster and let's eat popcorn all day. That's not success. Success is offensive. Okay? It will piss people off. Excuse my French. I'm just being honest. Right? It's not going to be a beautiful occasion every single day. You're going to hurt people's feelings. That's just how it is. That's how it has to go. You can't get to the next level being a nice guy every day, being a nice girl every day. I'm not saying I'm not nice. I'm very nice. I respect people. I mean, I don't have any enemies. I love everybody. Everybody loves me. I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying you have to be ruthless to pick the people you're going to associate with. Otherwise, you're going to be confused. And guess what? In the book, Science of Getting Rich, the guy, Wallace D. Wattles, he says that if you have friends and one friend is positive, another friend is super toxic and negative, you're going to have, write this down, put it in the chat box, mental cross currents. Guys, I'm giving you guys 7-figure information right now because all I listen to is billionaires. There's not a day that hasn't gone by in the past 7 years where me and David and Manisi haven't spoken. And me and Kat are both, we are both in the same boat. We both haven't gone a day. So the way I think is different. I'm already thinking like a CEO of Envision U. Right? That's how I think. I'm thinking on his level. My vibration's so high. Mental cross currents. You've got to pick the people if you're going to be friends with everybody, you're not going to move forward. Because you want to be friends. Oh, I want to be this person's friend. That's how I used to be. I had to realize, no, this training right here is for all of us. For me too. There's people in my life right now that I know that won't serve my next journey. And I'm not saying that you're going to be selfish, but listen guys, you want to feed your family? You want to drive that Rolls Royce? You've got to be willing to people that are not for you, people that are negative, that are toxic, that don't like There's always that one person that doesn't like anybody. They always have beef with this person. Listen, we're not going to move forward as an organization. We are a global diamond organ. 90 days, we're going to be a global organization. We, not me or no, all of us. We. How are we going to get there? You think we're going to get there by just doing the same thing we're doing now? No, we have to add. We have to add more presentations. Leaders, you got to start stepping up, doing your own presentations. Start being independent, right? When you get to a certain level, of course, you've got to be the person that's saying, you know what? I want to be a leader. And you're holding on to the same, and I'm not mad at you guys, I understand. Some of you are not aware of it. That's why I'm teaching it. Going into the new year, we have to let go. We have to, because what it is, right? When so obviously you wake up in the morning, you have a shower, right? Obviously, I hope you do, right? Yes, right? I have a very elaborate routine. I use toners, face creams, eye creams. Yeah, I do the whole 9 yards, right? I got a serious routine. 45 minutes, right? Now guess what? When you go and you do your day and you do this, you do that, no matter how good your shower was, are you going to go home and not shower in the night? You're going to, why? Because you picked up things along the way. You picked up dirt, just grease or whatever. That's how the year goes. You start the year, let's go, 2025, 2024, whatever. And then through the year, you pick up certain relationships that are not serving you. Believe me when I tell you, right? You need to evaluate. We all need to evaluate our circle. But physical declutter is meaning friends, but also your house. Look at what, guys, I guarantee you right now, you got things in your home that you don't need. You can give away. You're holding on to things that you don't need, unless you want to sell it. But even still, I have an abundance mentality, okay? And I'm like, I do sell things sometimes, but I'm like, for the most part, if someone needs it more than me, I'm going to give it to them. Okay? So physical declutter is the first thing. The second thing is emotional cleansing. Identify old grudges, fears, or limiting beliefs. Let go of these through forgiveness and affirmations. Right? And this is a powerful thing. This is what, guys, listen guys, do this right now, right? After this call. Write a release letter to anything or anyone holding you back. Then destroy it as a symbolic act. So what you do is you write a letter to anything. Dear fear, I acknowledge that you have held me back. If it's insecurity, if it's fear, if it's a vice, some of you might have a vice, something that you're struggling with, that's an addiction, whatever it is, write to that thing. I release you in Jesus' name. I release you. And you sign it. And you know what you do? You go out and you burn it. I promise you right now, that's all the millionaires do it. Okay? It is a powerful, powerful act. Okay? So emotional cleansing. Who have you not forgiven? Is there someone in your life that you're holding on to negative thoughts? Listen, forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Right? Because, oh my gosh, the book of Mark, man, it's so powerful. You got to read it. The Bible says, if you don't forgive someone else, how can God, like, if you don't forgive someone else, it's harder for God or for the spiritual side to break through. So how can God forgive you if you haven't forgiven someone else? It was so powerful. Jesus said it, right? If you go to Mark, Matthew 6 is a Sermon on the Mount, but Matthew, the book of Mark, he also has a little speech. He was a public speaker. I don't want to be a public speaker. Okay, no problem, man. Stay broke. I don't want to speak in public. I'm shy. Okay, no problem. The richest people in the world, they sell sales. The three things that will pay you the most in any industry: sales, public speaking, and leadership. Those three things. Look at all the richest men in the world. Give me some money. Even you could look at Jay-Z, for example. He's a public speaker. He's a rapper. He public speaks. He leads. He sells his records. Everybody that's a winner, but I think public speaking, I would say leadership's number one. But at the same time, you may not lead somebody. But again, still, even if you're a rapper and you may not have a team to lead, or you're a musician, you have to lead yourself. So I would say leadership's number one, public speaking is probably number two, and then sales number three, right? Think about it. Yeah? Write a letter to your old self. Write a letter to the things that you're dealing with, and burn it, okay? The third thing is a mental detox. Practice mindfulness or meditation to clear mental clutter. Replace negative thoughts with empowering ones. Okay? Bob Proctor said this, right? Bob said this: nature is similar to a vacuum. The universe fills empty spaces of what aligns with your intentions. I'll say it again. Nature is similar to a vacuum. The universe fills empty spaces with what aligns with your intentions. If you let go of those things that they don't wear anymore, right? You are going to be able to attract, right, the things that you desire. Of course, now, the recording will be up after this call. Okay? So, for example, there's certain individuals in my life that I've had to limit my association with. Because you've got to see it this way. There's 7 billion people in the world. And the people that are meant to be for you will be for you. There's people that are going to come into your life at different seasons for different purposes. Okay? And you have to be okay with that. We have to realize that if you're cluttered, if there's too much in your life, there's too much going on, you're not going to be able to have harmony. And I understand all of us are going through our own challenges to work through, and I understand that. I fully get it. But it's our goal, it should be our prerogative to make room. Okay? Now, the second part of this training, number 2, the first step we spoke about clearing out the old to make space for the new. The second step is now defining and visualizing your goals. Because now we've established what the vacuum law of prosperity is. The vacuum. When you're vacuuming your house, the machine is sucking all the dirt into the machine. It's a vacuum. Okay? And it's making room. Now you've got more space. Now you can create. Now you think. How many of you think clear when your house is a mess? Right? I have this thing where before we leave the house, we have to make sure the house is clean. Like, the house is always clean, but we have to make sure like everything's in place. It's like before I leave the house, especially when we go on a holiday. Oh my gosh, we are savages. We we clean everything before we travel. Because I want to get back to the house because I'm tired. I'm gonna get off the plane tired. As soon as we get off the plane, get home, right? Take off our clothes that we sat on that aircraft with, pull that straight in the washing machine, get in the shower, and have a rest. But if you get home and everything's helter-skelter, everything's all over the place, you're not able to function, right? Mentally the right way. So the second thing is define your goals. Now, the first part of this second part is setting intentional goals. Write down your goals for 2025 in the present tense as if they've already happened. Okay? I want you to write 250 goals. Okay? It doesn't have to be, it could be like the goals that you have. It could be whatever you want. Be as crazy as you want. Write down the goal, and here's how you want to see it, right? Because David, years ago, told us to write 500 goals. Here it is. No, surprise, surprise, surprise. It's a Bentley book. Listen, guys, when I get that Bentley, don't ask me no questions. Right? It's a Bentley book. I bought this from the Bentley showroom. I walked into the showroom. I bought the book. Okay. So in this book, look, it's here. The proof is right here. In 2022, can you guys see that? What does it say? 300 goals. So the 300 goals. Inner peace, that's a goal. Closer relationship with God. Happiness, joy, discernment, wisdom, love for all humanity, love in relationships with friends, love in relationships with family, love in relationship. I name my family, you know, my wife and all my close family. Custom suits, Hermes tie, Philip Plein wardrobe, Biodicea cologne collection, Mason Francis cologne collection, Creed cologne collection, right? I wrote down all these different things. Billionaire wardrobe, Hermes wardrobe, luxury diamond cufflinks, suit supply suits, custom jeans, luxury coats, right? Brioni suits, Brioni socks, Brioni shoes. I don't know what it is. Then I had other goals. Apartment in Miami, house in Miami, apartment in Houston, 7-figure NFT portfolio, 7-figure crypto portfolio, 7-figure Forex portfolio, 7-figure watch collection, Cartier bracelets, Hermes bracelets. Listen, I wrote down all the Richard Milles, RM051, RM005, Cannes Film Festival, GoPro Network Marketing Hall of Fame. That's done. Hall of Fame, it's done. Trust me. That Hall of Fame joint, it's done. A million a year, easy. Right? I've seen so many people that I know hit that Hall of Fame. Right? I know it's possible. It's completely done. Helipad on top of homes. Right? Chinchilla fur. Mont Blanc pen. Right? I'm telling you right now. Mastermind speaker at GoPro. Eric Worre interview. To earn 40 million. Luxury thing. To own my own skincare brand. To own my own clothing brand. My own podcast series. It's 2022. Right? Front row boxing match. Bentley membership. Exclusive NFT parties. VIP contactors. Wow. I wrote down. I ain't gonna say that one. That one's interesting. And then I had the ranks. You know, chairman 20, chairman 50, chairman 100. Back in 2022. Man, it's crazy. Private Boeing plane, private jet, custom Bugatti. Multiple 7 figures, multiple 8 figures. Right? Maldives, Japan, Switzerland. So I wrote down all these different goals on it, and you know it's funny, you know, I look back at it and I read it. I sit down and I'm like, wow, it's done. There's not one thing on here that cannot happen. Oscar Awards. I want to go to the Oscar Awards one day. I want to go to the Grammys one day. I want to go to the Emmys one day. I want to go to the that one. You know what I mean? Like, it's, guys, this is what you got. This is it, right? Some of these things I've got now, like a lot of these things I've got now. I'm looking at it now. I'm like, wow. Whoa. Ferrari Purosangue 4x4, Ferrari 488, Lamborghini Aventador, Lamborghini Urus, Maserati Trudy, Bentley Continental. That's done. Church preaching tour, university preaching tour, Mexico business. Look at this. 109. Host event with David and Benite. Host an event with David and Benite. Yeah, we done that. In-house cinema. Mansion of 16 bedrooms. Direct connection with Eric Worre. Right, I've done that a long time ago. Anyway, I don't know why I put that there. You know, things about, you know, family, personal stuff, nice stuff. Listen, man, it's crazy, right? So, you know, that's what you gotta do. You gotta write down the goals, okay? Now, when you write down your goals, you know, then the second thing is you create a vision environment, okay? Get pictures of what you want, all across your house. Get pictures, get signs, okay? Third thing is you use visualization techniques. Spend 10 to 15 minutes daily visualizing your future life, okay? So now let's talk about the third step of this vacuum law of prosperity, right? Act with faith and gratitude. This is the third step, acting with faith and gratitude. The first part of this now is to take inspired action, okay? Identifying steps you can take to move closer to your goals. consistently working on these steps while trusting the process. Okay? So taking inspired action, going to the car dealerships, going and, prospecting, going out and doing intentional activities, taking inspired action. Guys, every single week, right? If you want to catch Derek Alexander, right? More time, I'm in Mayfair. Okay? Guaranteed. I'm there. Why? Because my jeweler's there. My favorite restaurant, right, is opposite my jeweler. Then next to the jeweler is my favorite coffee shop in the whole of London. Why would I not be in Mayfair? And opposite the coffee shop is the Range Rover dealership. Then you got the Rolls Royce dealership. Then you got the Ferrari dealership. Come on. And then you got Annabelle's. It doesn't make any sense. Why would I not be anywhere else other than Mayfair? It doesn't make any sense. This is where I am. You want to catch me? I'm in Mayfair. I'm with the big boys. You want to Bamba? Yeah, I'm Bamba. With the big boys. I don't want to be in a room where I'm the highest earner. I feel uncomfortable. I want to be in a room where I'm not the highest. I want to be in a room where I'm the brokest. When I go into Novikov on a Tuesday afternoon, me and Kat go for lunch, we're sitting with people that are so rich. They wear a white t-shirt and jeans. Now I always dress up, right? But they white t-shirt. Exactly, they're cool. Listen, one thing about me, I don't give a damn about celebrities. I don't care about, you know what I mean? Like, now I see Nat and Monique just networking with them like it was nothing. They're normal people. I won't treat them like anything different, okay? But Natalie's right, because where she went to that event was exactly right next to where I chill. Okay? And I do it because I'm programming my mind. I'm consistently in the right environment. So, and we've been going to Mayfair for years, but I don't stop doing what got me here. I'm still in the environment. I'm still in the locations where the rich people are. To see a Rolls Royce in Mayfair is normal. Probably every 15th car is either a Bentley, Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, or Ferrari. I see Bugattis parked up outside the coffee shop where I go to coffee. Make sense? So you've got to be in the environments. You can't stay in the environment where you don't want to be. You've got to go to places where you are going to be completely just immersed in success. And you may say, well, Derek, I'm not really a materialistic person. That's nonsense. You say that because you haven't been around enough rich people. Believe me, when you're around rich people, when you're around successful people, you're going to want what they have. Period. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you're going to be super flashy. I'm not flashy, right? I don't flash everything that I do on social media. But I'm just saying that you're going to want success. You're going to want to hire. Because if you're making 100 million a year, if you're making 50 million a year, you're going to be wearing a certain watch. Right? You're not going to be wearing a Casio. You're not going to be wearing a Seiko watch or a G-Shock unless it's the bust down one, right? But the whole idea is you're going to be wearing a certain watch. Exactly. So the whole idea is to be in the environment to get inspired as to what's possible. Because these individuals that you see have got to a level of success. Why can't you get there? We have to be around the individuals that are winning. And guys, I always ask questions. Hey, sir, that's a nice watch there. Because obviously, I walk into the room and I know watches so well. I know every watch. So I'm looking at it. Okay, that's a Rolex. Okay, cool. But that's the rare one. That's the Rolex that takes about 3 years for you to get. You have to go to Rolex dealership. They do a credit check on you. They ask you why you want the watch. Some watches, you have to record a video. You think this is a joke? Go to Richard Mille. You might have 400k in the bank right now. But if you want to buy a Richard Mille for 200k, 200,000 pounds, you go into the store. Because me and my previous mentor in my old company, he was $1 million earner, right? So he was making serious money. He walked in, me and him was in Dubai together back in 2021. We went to Vegas for an event with Eric Worre. We went to in Las Vegas, it's like a massive shopping center. We walked into the shopping center. This guy walks into the Patek Philippe store. And at this point, he was making 100,000 a month, so he's rich. He said, hey, listen, I want to look at the Patek Philippe's. He sat him down. hello sir, do you want a drink? Now he doesn't drink, but I'll take the champagne, absolutely. I'm sitting there with my legs crossed, and he's sitting there. He already had his rollie on, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm there. You know what I mean? I had my little Cartier on, nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? Just something like. But now we're looking at 70, 80, 90 grand watches. It's a whole nother level, okay? And he's sitting there, yeah, you know, just looking at some watches, you know. Now, the thing about these people is they want to know why you want the watch. It's levels to this. You don't just walk in and buy a Patek. You have to record a video. Some watch brands, you have to physically record a professional video. Hello, my name is Derek Alexander, and I walked into your dealership last week. I spoke to Johnny, who's your sales associate. And the reason why I want the Richard Mille RM67 is because, you know, I'm a massive fan. You have to record a 5 minute of maybe 2 to 3 minute video on why you want the watch. Some watches you have to write a letter to tell them, and then they will consider it because they don't want anyone to have the watches, especially fresh from the dealership. You can go buy it on the black market and, you know, buy it from a watch dealer, but that's the levels. But I've been around these conversations, okay? So when I walk into a shop one day and I buy a Richard Mille, I'm not going to feel super like, I'm not going to be jumping up and down really, because I've already been here mentally for so many years, right? It's not about being materialistic or showing off or being braggadocious. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in, you know, that type of life. I don't believe in kind of, you know, showing off too much. I just believe in living a life of abundance. That's what I believe. I believe that if you want to be truly successful, if you're making a certain amount of income, you're gonna be at a certain level where you're wearing certain things. You know, you're gonna go get custom suits for the ladies. Are you telling me you're not gonna go and get custom dresses if you're making 50K a month? You're going to do it. You're gonna have your Dior heels on. You're gonna have your YSL heels on. You're gonna be listen. The cologne that we wear today, we don't wear Armani cologne. You will never catch me wear Hugo Boss cologne. I can't do it. It just smells cheap. I'm not being braggadocious. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that when your nose changes and when you really understand, don't apologize for being ambitious and don't apologize for wanting nice things. There's nothing wrong with it. Stop listening to these broke people, especially these spiritual people. Oh, you know, we're supposed to be humble. We are humble. Humility is a personality. It's not a personality trait. Humility is recognizing that you don't have something that somebody else has. And by the way, that was Dr. Matt Murdock that said that. Dr. Matt Murdock told me that. Don't apologize for wanting nice things. I'm not saying you have to be flashy and everything has to be designer. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you want nice designer things or luxury items, why not? Why not? The difference is, the issue is a lot of people, they're arrogant. Arrogance versus confidence. And I think Alex Morton made a video on it the other day. It was really, really powerful. He said that arrogance is when you believe you're better than somebody else. Oh, I'm better than that person. That's the wrong attitude to have. Never ever, especially as you get more successful, don't ever try and speak down to somebody like you're better than them. That's the problem. Confidence is knowing that you're great at what you do and you believe you're one of the best in the world at what you do. That's all you have to do. It's the confidence. Okay? There is a thin line between the two. But there's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. I'm not sure, because I know, I come from a spiritual background. A lot of these people, a lot of these pastors, they say, oh, you know, you can't have this, you can't have that, because no. And then you got the extreme where you got the... Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a disconnection there. So yeah, people say, you know, oh, you know, you can't have this, you can't have that. No, you can have it. There's nothing wrong with wanting those nice things. There's nothing wrong with wanting it, okay? But people make you feel bad for wanting to be rich. But then if you're rich, you can do more things. Can you not? Right? If you're rich, can't you look after your family? Like the same people that are saying, oh, don't chase the nice things. So when you, so what you want me to live in a shack? Or do you want me to live in a nice environment? Like, I don't understand here. I'm confused. Oh, you know, just, you can have money, but, you don't have to show when you got money. But then that's because you ain't got money. So you're telling me that I can't live a certain way. I can't wear what I want to wear because you're uncomfortable. That's why you have to move locations with people. Because some people are super, insecure with you being successful. And that's why rich people, a lot of them, they do have their friends that they grew up, that they came up with, but it's like some of those people even turn on them because like, oh, why don't I have what you have? Have you ever seen like a rapper like walking, like a famous rapper walks into a shopping center with all of his friends, like 25 friends, and all of his friends, they all look regular, but the guy at the front has all the chains on, all the watches on, and maybe like a couple of his friends might have a couple chains, but then the ones at the back are just straggling along, trying to look for something to buy. Oh, bro, buy me that. Do you guys know a rapper called Fetty Wap? He's now in prison. It's a very, very crazy story, but he made this song, Trap Queen, many years ago, right? 2015, massive song. Fetty Wap said he was spending like $100,000 a month on clothes for his team. He would take all of his boys to the shopping center, and at that time there was a jean brand called Amiri. Amiri jeans is like £1,000 for one pair of jeans. This dude was taking all of his team. He was buying maybe 15, 20 friends at a time Amiri jeans, Versace shirts. Versace shirts are about, at the very cheapest Versace silk shirt that you can buy is like £900 minimum. 8 to 9 bills per. You can't get any cheaper than that unless it's fake. Okay, Versace silk shirt, right? The ones that, you know, remember The Rock, Dwayne Johnson used to wear, right? And I don't care. One of my favorite wrestler, right? If you guys know The Rock, if you know The Rock, you must know him on social media, The Rock, right? So you've got to be okay with, and again, some of you might want different things. I'm not saying all of you want to have a big house. Some of you may want to have a humble house, but whatever, if it's a financial goal that you want, and whatever you do with that money is up to you. I'm not telling you what to do with the money. I'm just saying, don't apologize for wanting to be successful. Because if you're successful, forget about the material things. That doesn't even, listen, that stuff doesn't even matter as much as family, right? What I am excited about is being able to continue to invest in more properties and more businesses for our son, right? So all the businesses that we're buying, that now all the houses that we're purchasing, it's going to go into Nehemiah's name. Why? He's my firstborn. You know? And in the Bible days, the firstborn son gets all of the inheritance. Right? And that's how it goes. I want to pass down my properties. Right? Properties overseas, properties in the Caribbean that I'm building. Right? I got projects that I'm starting on right now that I'm going to invest tens of thousands in. So my son is going to have $1 million properties in his name by the time he's 18. So when I pass away, which is inevitable, we're all going to die one day. We're not going to be here forever. We're all going to pass on one day. And when we pass on, our kids will take what we had and they've got to make it gold. When I get on my deathbed, I'm not going to have any regrets. Trust me. I don't think I'm even going to be sad. I'm going to be like, you know what? It's time to go. But guess what? I'm grateful that I live my life intentionally to help my family. So yes, I know we talk about the watches and the cars, but I just talk about that stuff to make you pay attention because people like that stuff. But alongside from that, let's talk about the inheritance, the family, right? When you have children, when you have a child, trust me, you're going to want to be a millionaire because you want to pass on the wealth to them. A lot of people, they associate wealth with just material things and cars. And that's why a lot of people are uncomfortable. Was that all you guys talk about? No. It's about passing on the legacy to your family. Do you have children that you want? You think I want my kid to go through what I went through? You think I want him to go? I was in prison at 15, right? I was running around London doing things that I can't even talk about on this call, right? I've lost over 10 friends to the streets. Friends that have passed away that are no longer here, that can never come back. I've got over 15 to 20 friends that are in prison for life. That people that I grew up with, that I used to chill with. But I was the one that God spared. I could have been exactly in that same environment. But God spared me. And now I'm living a fresh life. Now I'm here, I'm blessed. Think about it. So now I'm so intentional on everything has to be I'm like, God, thank you for just sparing me. Thank you for, why me? And that's what you say about survivor's guilt. Is I feel sometimes I felt in the past why God, why me? My friend Stephen, in 2009 he was killed like outside of a church after an event that the event was to stop knife crime. And then Stephen was someone that I was kind of loosely associated with, but he was in my circle of friends. In 2009, the following day I walked into school and I heard that Stephen had passed away. And it's so crazy because I actually ended up working with his sister Lauren. In 2016 I ended up working with her, and it was devastating. I'm like, God, thank you for blessing me. You gave me a chance. I'm not gonna mess this up. And when Nehemiah was born, I'm like, oh, that baby, he has no idea how blessed he is. Oh, him and his mom are gonna make sure. Oh, you're gonna be money's not even gonna be an issue for you. Even now, he's already rich. You've already set him up already. I'm telling you right now, guys, be intentional and get rich as quickly as you can so you can enjoy your life. Myron Golden says it best. Get rich as quickly as you can in your younger years so you can enjoy your life in your older years. You don't want to be chasing money in your 50s and 60s and 70s. You want to be enjoying your money in your 50s, 60s, and 70s. By the time I get to 50, my goal is to be a billionaire by 2035. So I know by that present moment in time, money's not going to be an issue. But I want to enjoy. I'm still going to be working. Don't get me wrong. Even when I'm a billionaire, I'm still going to be working. It's a different type of work. I'm still going to be traveling, doing engagements. Me and Kat are still going to be doing stuff. Obviously, we're not going to be chilling. Because listen, the wealthiest people that you see. Well, Derek, because I got asked this question the other day. So Derek, why does Jeff Bezos and their man still work? They're rich. You know why? That's what got them there. They're used to the grind. Number one. Number two, you can only chill on a yacht for so long. Like, even if I was a billionaire right now, you can chill on a yacht for a couple of days, but you're gonna get bored. The purpose is the work. It's helping people, traveling, meeting new people, having business meet, yes, you're gonna chill on a yacht for maybe 7-8 hours of the day. But after that, I'm like, I want to go and do a meeting. I want to go make some more money. Like, even if I'm a billionaire, because all the billionaires that we know, they all work, they all grind. There's a guy in Nigeria called Dangote. That's why I made that song. I like that song a lot because it's based upon Dangote, who's one of the wealthiest men in the whole of, I believe he's the wealthiest man in Africa. I'm not sure if he is. He's worth about 9 or 10 billion, I think. He's a multi-billionaire. He's still traveling across Africa, across Europe. He's in London. Femi Otedola, a DJ Cuppy's father. Multi-billionaire. This guy travels to Monaco. I saw him and Anthony Joshua sitting down. Oh, surprise, surprise. Why do you think he was with Anthony Joshua? Why do you think he was with him? Why do you think Joshua was with him? Joshua's worth 100 million. Right? The wealthiest boxer in the UK. Well, him and Tyson Fury. But think about it. He's finding out, okay, how do I get richer? How do I use this boxing money? He'll retire in 2 or 3 years. How do I get this money and turn it into $1 billion? It's about being around the right people, okay? So taking inspired action. Number 2 is practicing gratitude, okay? Keep a gratitude journal. Write down 5 things you're grateful for every single day, including blessings that haven't arrived yet. Also, gratitude raises your vibration and attracts more to be thankful for. The final thing is staying open and receptive. Avoid micromanaging how blessings will arrive. Trust that the universe works in its own timing. Stay open to opportunities that may look different from what you expect. Okay? Vacuum law of prosperity. Making room for the good that you desire. Okay? And I want you to let me know in the chat before we do the affirmations. Let me know in the chat, what's one thing that you're going to do today? Like, from what you've heard today, what's one thing you're going to do today from this call? Okay, I want you to let me know in the chat. I want every single one of you guys to just put one thing. Because a lot of these calls, they happen, people get excited. Oh, Derek, great training. Listen, that's great. Thanks for telling me it's a great training. I know it was a great training. But what are you going to do from it? What changes are you going to make? Because Everyone says, "Oh, new year, new me." That's not true. Most people don't. Most people don't change in the new year. The new By the 21st day of the new year, you're the same person you was last year. Nothing like you've got to change. But for things to change, you have to change. Jim Rohn, right? If you want to change, if you want things to change, you've got to change. If you think how you've always thought, you will have what you always have had. So right now, I'm like, okay, cool. Let's talk about other things. I'm networking with more friends, more people that are doing great things, and I've got this week has just been crazy, man. So many breakthroughs after breakthroughs, good news after good news. So Ebenezer said, right, he's gonna have a gratitude journal. Yes. Shamaka said, set my goals. Christy Lee said, write my 2025 goals. Silver Surfer said, evaluate my circle. Sally said, write my 250 goal list and continue with NV education. Wonderful. Loretta said, start a gratitude journal and write my 250 goals. Okay. Book a cleaner to clean the house and write my 2025 goals and evaluate my circle and block and delete anyone who doesn't serve me. Woo! Now, yeah, that's hot. That's fire right there. I love that. A list of goals for 2025. Rewatch this recording, write it all down, and do it all. I'm going to meet you in Mayfair over this coming week. Yes, I know the restaurant very well. We're going for lunch. Let's go. I'm ready, bro. Let's do it. Make a gratitude journal as well as my goals. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, this is from the heart. I'm not a robot. You guys know me. I don't just talk about things because that's what leaders talk about. No, I talk about things that I really feel is going to help you, and I really want to see you guys like just elevate, man. Like really have that mentality. Like, I'm still everything that I spoke about, I'm still working on that to make sure I'm the best I can be at this as well. I'm always around the right information. I'm always trying to be around. Trust me, none of us have it all figured out. None of us have it all figured out. Yes, the 5 a.m. call, absolutely. The massive, massive call. We cannot miss that. Yeah, it's coming. Write 250 goals and gratitude journal. I mean, you may fail this week too. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Right. Make a gratitude journal as well as okay, cool. So you guys have got it going on. You guys understand. Like it's really the gym. Okay, amazing. Yeah, it's just making a decision just to kind of the vacuum law of prosperity is very powerful. And I want to send you guys a video in the chat about how this vacuum law works and Bob Proctor explaining it. There's even a video of Steve Harvey, who by the way is a very, very good speaker. Steve Harvey has a video on it too, so I'm going to send both in the chat. Act on my goals with faith and excitement. Absolutely. All right, perfect. So yes, affirmations. We have some volunteers. Can we have 3 volunteers? Just put me in the chat if you want to speak the affirmations for today. Chris Lee said, to be honest, I've been writing in my planner whilst on the call. Those are things to add. Absolutely. Happy I could help, guys, man. It makes me happy knowing that not just you like the training, but that you're really going to implement some things and just make a change. Because sometimes, even for me, like, I listen to a training and the thing is, if I don't, like, there's this thing that I learned from a guy called Ray Rice many years ago. He said that he has something called the 5-hour rule. So whenever he learns something or whenever he goes to a seminar or something happens or he gets some information, if you don't implement it within 5 hours, it's very likely you won't implement it at all. So obviously you got, between now, it's 11:11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, by 4:11 p.m. UK time, have implement one of those things. Okay? And I really pray, man. My prayer is that I pray for you guys every single day that God continues to bless you guys. God continues to inspire you guys. God continues to give you the life you've always wanted. God continues to give you the lifestyle. Your kids are blessed. Your kids are healthy. Your parents. I pray for you guys so much, like more than I pray for myself, that you guys can really have the life you always want. Because I know you guys joined this company to change your life. And I know that it's completely done. It's just about continuing to be positive and continuing to be consistent. So Let's do it, man. So yeah, Jay is gonna do the self-confidence formula. We need 2 more volunteers, guys. 2 more volunteers to read the affirmations. Who is gonna do it? Natalie, okay. And 1 more person, please. Next person can do it. Crystal. Okay, Crystal Lee? Is that you? You said yes? She put 1 in the chat. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Okay, great. So you 3. So I'll call up Natalie first, then Crystal Lee. Okay, then Jermaine will do the self-confidence formula. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it, people. All right. Let's see here. Recents. All right. Fantastic. All right, I'm going to share my screen now. Wonderful. All right, Natalie, you are up. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my sister.
Morning.
Yeah, you sound fired up. You sound ready to go. That vacuum's already
Ready.
working.
I'm ready. I got the brown hoodie on. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, I get a ride with you. Oh, I know what that means. I know what that means. All right, so go ahead. Go ahead. The
All
floor
right,
is
let's go.
yours.
All right. I am wealthy and rich. I live in plenty. I swim in plenty. I have abundance. Everything I touch increases in value. I know the secrets of riches and wealth. I attract money daily. Money pursues me. I am a cheerful giver. I am effortlessly wealthy and rich. I gift daily produces for me. I am daily in the company of like-minded, wealthy, and powerful people. I have adopted God's financial plan for my life. I follow and fulfill it daily. I have and use all the resources I need to prosper myself and others. I make more money than I spend. I know exactly what I need to do and give in return for the exact amount of money I desire. I am a cash multimillionaire. I am so happy and grateful now that I have turned my annual income into my monthly income into my weekly income, and my weekly income into my daily income. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities. The money is growing, the quantity is growing from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I see the money flowing to me. I see the money flowing to me now in increasing quantities. I see the money flowing into my bank account from multiple sources, multiple businesses, multiple investments, and multiple customers. Bro, can't see no more. Where was that? Okay. The money is flowing continuously. The money is flowing continuously. The money is like a river flowing into my bank account on a continuous basis. The money is like a river flowing into my bank account on a continuous basis. I, Natalie Tani, am like a tree planted by the rivers of water. I bring forth my fruits in and out of season. My leaves shall never wither, and whatsoever I do, I shall prosper. Woo!
Oh my gosh, that's absolutely powerful. Congratulations on those affirmations coming true because it's already done. Next up, we have Krista Lee. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, you there?
What's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? What's going
I'm
on?
good, I'm good, I'm good. Can you see me okay?
Yes. There she is. Go on, go on. This is
Hey.
alive. Wow,
How you
wow, wow,
doing, bro?
wow.
I'm feeling alive, I'm feeling alive.
Absolutely, man.
Got it here,
Absolutely.
got it here.
Oh, you got it there. Yeah, it's always on deck. It's always on deck.
Always there. All right, which one do you want me to read, bro?
This one here, the second one. The one, yeah. I'm a moneymaker one.
All right, cool. All right, everything that I'm about to affirm in my life, it is declared, it is claimed in Jesus' mighty name. I am a money maker. I am successful. I am attractive. I am confident. I am limitless. I am worthy. I am powerful. I am bold. I am perfect. I am strong. I am so blessed. I am grateful. I am a great leader. I, Crystal Lee Ramsey, am a diamond leader. I am determined, dynamic, persistent, ambitious, and faithful. A beautiful, sophisticated professional called to be a loving, world-renowned motivator. And my name, remember it, guys, is Crystal Lee Rebecca Ramsey. I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am humble. I am a winner. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will live the fullest of life in all God has for me. I am a force for God. I am a force for good. I am a champion. I set new standards. I defy the odds, and I break generational curses. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I, Crystal Lee Rebecca Ramsey, am chosen by God. I am protected by God. I am in a constant state of attracting all the good that I deserve and desire. No weapon, let me say it again, no weapon formed or fashioned against I, Crystal Lee Rebecca Ramsey, shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. It is my season. And I'm going to say it again. It is my season. It is my turn, guys. It is my turn. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. Thank you. Let's go.
Ooh, let's go. That was powerful, man. That was powerful. Crystal Lee Rebecca Ramsey. I didn't even know she had a middle name.
That's right. We put my whole name up in there. God knows me from the hair of my head to the sole of my feet.
Absolutely. God bless you, sis. God bless you. Next up, we have Jermaine, my big brother. What's up, man? Jay, what's up, man?
There's a lot of heat on this call, bro.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Go do it right, man. Go do it right.
Yeah, let's go. Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's get straight into this. I know that I have the ability to achieve. Hold on 1 second. I know that I have the ability to achieve the objective of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. I know through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the objective back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. I've clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Sorry, Derek, go up a little bit more, if you don't mind. Lovely. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all who it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the corporation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity. Because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success, I will cause others to believe in me because I believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. Let's go.
Let's go, Jay. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Christy, Natalie, all the incredible people that are on this call. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. This recording will be up on the channel. I know this was one for the books for sure, but guys, whatever you told me you're gonna do, implement it. It's really gonna change your life. I'm telling you, this law has been, you know, crucial for me in my life, and I use it every single year. You know, I use it every. I would always advise you guys to kind of reevaluate your life every 90 days. You know, we build the network marketing business in 90-day blitzes, but you also build your life in 90-day blitzes too. So every 90 days, evaluate your circle, evaluate your finances, like evaluate what you're spending money on, right? Are there subscriptions that you don't need to be having that's coming out your account every month for no reason? Even if it's £5, you see me? Listen, I know every penny that's coming in and out of my accounts, all of them, and I make sure I know exactly what's being spent and what's your income must be more than your outgoings. That's just the bottom line, okay? And saving and investing. Little plug. I'm not a financial advisor, but you might want to buy some XRP, okay? Because I believe it is going to free. Listen, guys, be on the call tomorrow. That's a perfect time for me to promote. 5 a.m. tonight. Don't forget the call at 5 a.m. But tomorrow, I'm about to drop some game. I'm about to drop some game on crypto tomorrow. So be on that call. Be on both calls. Love you guys. I appreciate you all. Implement the information, guys. Please don't just be a personal development junkie that likes all the information. Be a personal development implementer, yeah? So you can implement all the information so your life can be absolutely abundant. Love you guys. I'm on the way to making. Love you guys.
Derek, before you jump off, guy, I think we got to throw it back to you, bro, because you know what? I don't know about anyone else on this call, but I'm going to tell you this now. I've had some trials and tribulations over the weekend, but this call right here has wiped that all away. So I want to make sure that everyone throws a number 777 in the chat for Derek, Alexandra. Let's go, bro. Let's get it, man. I love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You never know what people are going through. That's why I knew this call would be a big one. Because, you know, people that missed out on this call, I just feel sorry for them. Maybe if you go in the chat box now and pump the chat, say because people they won't miss it again. Monday call, Derek just talking again. Oh yeah, I've heard Derek talk before. Yeah, I know he works with David. I know he's doing pretty well, but I'm tired. Trust me, like you just never know. Hold on. Yo, Gary, I'm on the call right now, bro. I'm still on, bro.
Okay.
Say hello, guys. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the people, man. Say hello to them.
What up, everybody? What up?
It's Gary McSuda, guys. Triple diamond.
Gary.
Hi. Good morning,
he's looking real rich, guys. If you can see how he looks, he's got the shades on. Those shades are about $2,000. Like,
hey, Gary.
He's got the Rolex on. I mean, yeah, he's rich. See, I'm rolling with rich people. You see, I'm around the rich people, guys. You guys can hear. Say it. Everyone unmute yourself and say hello, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Hello.
Gary.
You heard different voices, right? Hello, Gary. Hello, Gary. Hey, I hate you back, Gary. 1 second. I hate you back. All right, bro. Yeah. See, a multi-millionaire just FaceTime me. See? A multi-millionaire. See? It's right there, man. Love you guys. Appreciate you all. See you guys on tonight, 5 a.m. And then tomorrow's call, trading call. Love you guys. Good night. God bless.